Gloucestershire wrapped up their 5th LV County Championship win of the season to move into the promotion places as they defeated Middlesex by 10 wickets with a day to spare in Bristol. Day 3 began with Gloucestershire trying to eke as many runs as they could out of their tail, having started the day on 404 for 8 with a lead of 168 runs, but they'd added only 15 when Steve Kirby drove Tom Smith to Scott Newman and was out for 9. Anthony Ireland followed in the next over, edging to second slip, but caught at first off the rebound. Gloucestershire were all out for 420 to give them a big first innings advantage of 184. So there was a lot to do for Middlesex to get themselves into a position to save the game, and after Newman struck an early boundary, he was trapped in front by a perfect Yorker from John Lewis at 5 for 1, not the start Middlesex would have wanted. O.A. Shah then joined Sam Robson, and while there was some player missing at times to Gloucestershire seamers, they were able to release the pressure with the occasional boundary as they took the score to 40. Robson had made 12 when he was given out, caught at the wicket off Lewis, although umpire Van Bernholder took an age to put his finger up. Shah picked off the bowlers whenever he could, as he and David Milan were able to see their side through to lunch on 65 for 2, still 119 runs behind, but they would have been confident of keeping the Gloucestershire bowlers at bay during the afternoon. But that afternoon session could not have started much worse for them, as to the final ball of the first over, Shah was superbly caught by Jonathan Batty diving to his right. The former England man was gone for 32. Then Milan was also well held by Chris Dent in the slips as Middlesex slipped to 79 for 4 and a 3-day finish looked on. Enter Neil Dexter, who will have not been too happy with his first game in charge of his county, but he played a fantastic cameo innings here as he tried to take the game back to the home side. Boundary after boundary flowed off his bat as he started to attack, picking off the bowlers one by one with an array of mostly excellent shots. He tends to be a free-flowing scorer, but here he was making a nonsense of the struggles some others have been through in this match. His 50 was up in only 38 balls and included 10 boundaries. He added another before his innings ended on 54, made in under an hour. Jamal Hussain got a ball to just move away, and that movement was enough to find the edge, with Dent taking another good catch. Middlesex were still 18 runs away from making Gloucestershire bat again, when John Simpson swept at and missed a ball from Chris Taylor and was out for 23. Middlesex now had to rely on the inexperienced Smith and debutant Josh Davey, and they went into the tea break with their side on 181 for 6. Then, to the first ball after the break, Davey, a half-centurion in the first innings, nicked Hussain behind on 9, meaning the visitors were 7 down and still 3 runs away from making their hosts bat a second time. At least they managed to do that before Smith gave Hussain his 39th LV County Championship wicket of the season as he slashed at Taylor after scoring 18. It was now a case of hit and hope for Middlesex, and Toby Rowland-Jones pulled Hussain for a 6. He and Tim Murter at least took the score over 200, and there was still hope that if they could stick it out they could survive the day, and with rain forecast for Thursday they had slim hopes of even saving the game. But Murter then edged to Hamish Marshall on 8, and Rowland-Jones was clean bowled by Lewis for 21 as Middlesex were all out for 228, Lewis finishing with figures of 4 for 45. There were still 17 overs left in the day for Gloucestershire to score the necessary 45 runs to wrap up the match, and Batty and Kadir Ali were both soon on the attack. They looked in a hurry to finish things off and give themselves a rare day off in this busy part of the campaign. In the end, they needed only 13 overs and this ball from Milan to claim their 23-point victory. Ali pulled a long hop to the ropes for his second 4 to finish on 26 and secure a comprehensive 10-wicket win. Those points mean that Gloucestershire move above Sussex into second place in the LV County Championship second division table. Middlesex, who had a very young side out, will hope to learn from this experience. They collected just 3 points.